O, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there. Big salute to all of my veterans out here. Big shout out to all of my subscribers. Man, like I tell you guys, can't go one video without showing my appreciation. Woo. Let me catch my breath real quick. Man. So, anyway, man, let me tell you guys out here, anybody that I have ever mentored, any of my students that I have ever talked to, and pretty much anybody, man, out here, even on my YouTube channel, man, like I'm telling you guys out here, go out and buy a semi truck. Do not go out and start that trucking business with that Hotshot truck too. So, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. But before I roll off into that content, let me catch my breath though. Let me catch it. Man, let's talk about life real quick. Oh man, I know some of y'all love to hear me talk about life. And some of y'all right now probably like, excuse me. I had to get that out. My throat is dry. Some of y'all probably like, man, get to the content. Get to it. You know, I want to hear what you're talking about these Hotshot trucks. Why not to buy them? Why buy a semi truck? But before that, man, let's talk about life real quick. Man, I'm going to tell y'all like this out here. I'm running and I'm always thinking about my parents. My mom passed 2020, my dad 2021, a year apart, really, too. So I'm out here running. I'm always thinking about my parents, too. So while I'm out here running right now, I'm like, I'm a simple guy, man. I'm very simple, too. And I'm like, man, I appreciate my parents. I didn't have these thoughts when they were alive, but now my appreciation of my parents is simple. I appreciate my parents for just being them through their life, right? We went through the ups, we went through the downs. I was able to see a lot, you know, growing up too. So there's a lot of things I have been through in my life, whether it was in the past or the present or going to be in the future, right? By me watching my parents, it helped me basically go through the things that I go through on a day-to-day basis, right? And the reason why I say I appreciate my parents just for being them too, because the thing about life is you only could be you too, right? Because one day you will die. And when you die, who cares how you was when you was here, right? Ain't nobody thinking about that. So we all had a right in our own lives to live how we want to live too, right? So I appreciate my parents for just being them. And when I'm out here running right now, it's totally making sense to me too, right? So you just want to be you. Don't try to be nobody else out here, man. Be you at the end of the day. Yes, there's people in this world that have inspired me. That's how we learn as people. We learn off other people what to do and what not to do, right? And if you sit back and really learn what to do and what not to do off of people, it's going to take you a long way in this world too, right? And I'm going to tell y'all like this. With whatever decisions you make in this life, you got to be able to roll with it too. You got to be able to live by it and die by it. That's how I feel. Whatever decisions that you make in this world, you got to be able to adjust and adapt quickly too, right? So, man, there's so much going through my mind right now where I just want to keep going, and I'm looking at this time right now that say like 5 minutes and some change. And I got to get back to it. I'm out here sweating right now. So real quick, man, about these hotshot trucks and these semis out here. So for you guys that want to start a trucking company, I started with hotshot trucks, and I do not recommend to anyone out here to start with a hotshot truck. I'm telling you, anyone that come through me for mentorship, trainings, or whatever, hit me up through email, text messages. I'm telling you, man, go out and go get that semi truck. Don't go buy that hotshot truck. See, with me, I went out and bought that hotshot truck because a gentleman who told me about hotshot trucking, he basically broke it down as, okay, the overhead is going to be lower than running a semi truck, which makes sense too, right? But until you go out and start with that hotshot truck, then it don't make sense, you know? So, hotshot trucks, man, Ford, what is it, Chevy, Ford, Chevy, what's the other one? The Ram, Dodge. That's what I had bought. So, they're not making these trucks to be durable like a semi truck. It's just a regular pickup truck, right? So, it's going to start being hard for you guys out here with those hotshot trucks, just because they're going to start breaking down very fast too, you know? And that's the thing about hotshot trucks. And they're going to cost the same as a semi truck to get it fixed too, more than likely, you know? So for you guys out here right now that's thinking about going out buying a hotshot truck, I'm going to recommend to you guys right now, don't go out and start with that hotshot truck. Go out and buy that semi truck too. That semi truck is going to be way more durable for you guys out here. That hotshot truck, once it starts getting 100,000 plus miles on it, it's going to be like any other normal vehicle out here, right? It's going to start giving you guys problems. Man, I remember going to pick up my dually trucks when they used to break down, and my bills used to be astronomical, right? Is that how you say it? Astronomical, you know? I remember one time I went and picked up one of my dually trucks, and my bill was like $10,000 for replacing like a turbo and some other stuff. So anyway, man, that semi truck and that dually truck is gonna cost you the same. It ain't gonna be no big difference, to be honest to you guys out here. But the best part about going out buying that semi truck, it's going to give you guys more of a opportunity. It's going to produce more loads on the load board for you guys out here that's running off the load board too, right? So in this business, it's all about options and opportunities too. You don't want to go out and just buy a small commercial vehicle just because you think that the overhead is going to be cheap and less, or be less expensive, right, than running a semi truck too. You know, at the end of the day, running a hotshot truck and running a semi truck, the overhead is going to be just about the same. It's not going to be any different, you know? So you go get that semi truck. If you guys are going to be running on the load board, you're going to find loads on the load board for that semi truck. Sometimes it could be a challenge finding loads on the load board for a hotshot truck, you know, too. So the bigger the truck, the bigger the capacity, the more options and the more loads is going to be on the load board for you guys out here too. And when we're talking about going out buying a used semi truck or going out buying a used hotshot truck, if you guys get on Google right now and start doing some research, you're going to notice that the prices are not that different, you know, too. So why not go out and just start your trucking company with that semi truck? You know, if you guys don't have a Class A CDL license, just hire a driver, put a driver in there, let that driver get out there and start making money for you until you guys go get your Class A CDL license, so that you could go jump in that truck yourself, you know? Because I always recommend to anyone out here that's going to start a trucking company, you should go out, go get your Class A CDL license, and become a true owner-operator. 2, get out there and drive that truck yourself. Learn the business as much as you can. You know, there's a lot of people right now that want to start a trucking company, and you guys just, hey, I want to start a trucking company. I want to hire a driver. I want to lease on owner-operators, you know, but you're missing the most important piece. You want to learn how to dispatch and become a freight broker before you do anything out here too, you know? So anyway, I got to get back to it. I didn't dry it up now, man. I got to talking. If you guys have any questions, hit me on my text message, 317-953-8943. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT Load Board. Go sign up with TAFS, Trans Am Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service. Everything in the description link below. It's time to get back to it. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.